let's talk about something that affects millions of people every single day. We are talking about a new kind of financial safety net, one that's built for the way we live now. This is a story about the folks who deliver our food and packages, the huge risk they take, and how AI is being used to build a pretty revolutionary shield for their income. I mean, just think about them for a second, the millions of delivery partners and gig workers. They really do power the convenience of our daily lives. They are out there, on the move, and every single dollar they earn is directly tied to the trips they make. And that's the big question, right? It reveals this huge vulnerability right at the heart of the gig economy. So let's break down that problem, and then we are going to look at a fascinating tech solution designed to fix it. Okay, let's dive into the reality for these workers. Every single day they are facing a bit of a gamble. Their ability to make a living isn't just about how hard they work, it's also about a ton of factors that are completely out of their control. I mean, just think about it. A sudden monsoon downpour that just makes the roads impossible to drive on, a scorching heat wave that makes it genuinely unsafe to be outside, or maybe a severe air pollution alert, or even something like a local curfew. When any of these things happen, work just stops. And we are not talking about small change here. The data shows these disruptions can wipe out as much as 30% of a worker's weekly income. For someone depending on that money to pay the bills, that is a massive, unexpected hit. And this isn't just a number on a chart. For a family, missing even a single day of income can mean to having skipped meals or falling into debt. It's a trigger that can push a household into real financial trouble really fast. So why does this income gap even exist? You know, we have insurance for when our car gets a dent or if we have an accident, but what's there to protect the income itself? You see, the insurance we are all used to, it's designed to protect stuff. It covers your vehicle, your health, but it does absolutely nothing to protect a worker's most important asset, their ability to actually earn a daily wage. The whole process is slow. It needs tons of paperwork and you have to prove your loss, none of which helps when you need money for dinner tonight. And this is where a really clever piece of tech called Earning Shield comes into the picture. It's built on a completely different way of thinking about what insurance can be. The whole system is built on this idea called parametric insurance. So instead of you filing a claim and trying to prove you lost money, the insurance is just tied to a measurable public data point, a parameter. So if the temperature in your area officially goes above 42 degrees Celsius or the rainfall is more than 60 millimeters, boom, a payout is automatically triggered. And that's the magic of it, right? It just completely removes all the delay in the bureaucracy because the trigger is objective data. The payout can be instant, no hassle. So how does this all work in the background? Well, AI is the engine that makes the whole system run so smoothly. And this isn't just some simple if-then switch. It's a really sophisticated automated process. So here is the play-by-play. First, the AI is constantly scanning real-time data, weather, traffic, you name it. Second, when it detects one of those triggers in a specific zone, third, it automatically starts a clean for every single worker in that area. And fourth, the payout gets sent instantly. The industry actually calls this a zero-touch clean because from start to finish, not a single person has to get involved. And for the worker, this is the end result. It's not a complicated letter or a long phone call. It's just a simple, clear notification that pops up on the phone, a message saying that the money's arrived, giving them the critical financial relief right when they need it the most. Now, the AI is doing some incredibly smart work in the background to make sure this is all fair and secure. It's doing hyper-local risk analysis, breaking cities down into these tiny little zones to set accurate prices, and at the same time, it's running sophisticated fraud detection, looking for things like GPS spoofing, make sure the system's just sustainable. And by the way, this isn't just theoretical. When you look at the wider insurance industry, you can see just how powerful AI is. The data shows it can slash claims processing time by 70%, boost fraud detection by 26%, and cut operational costs by 27%. This tech is a total game changer for efficiency. What's really important to get here is that this isn't just some small tweak to how insurance works. This is a fundamental shift in the whole vision of what financial protection is even for. This quote really just sums it up perfectly. We are seeing this powerful evolution from a model that protects your things, your assets, to a model that protects your ability to earn a living in the first place. And what's great is that this creates a true win-win scenario. For the workers, it's a vital safety net that builds a real trust and stability, and for the gig platforms that offer it, it becomes a powerful way to keep their workers happy and loyal. This kind of technology opens up a whole new frontier for financial resilience. It really pushes us to ask a powerful question. If we can use data and AI to protect the most basic unit of economic survival, a single day's wages, what other vulnerabilities in our modern economy can we finally start to solve?